see some sort of a different approach to the policing? I mean, before now, we used to hear a lot of incendiary language. Even the INEC was saying they were bothered by the language that was being used. The NBC was said they were bothered by the language that was being used. I even remember the police was represented. DCP Ajala was there at the NBC meeting, where he even spoke about the kind of language that politicians were using. But now the politicians have promised to tone down the language. Yesterday, we even saw the governor saying, you know what, if anybody provokes you, don't react, just calm down. The police, are we going to see a change in, shall I say, policing strategy for this period? Before we let you go, when is your police recruitment coming to an end, and when are you going to be returning to office?
Next week.
All right. Thank you very much, SP Mabozo. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
All right. I mean, the PDP have spoken, the APC have spoken, and now the police have spoken. Yeah, he says he's conducting recruitments right now. I mean, the police are trying to get new
intakes.
Yeah, they're taking in new people into the force. I mean, he's one of the senior officers overseeing that particular exercise. So, but in any case, he'll be back next week. So, but yeah, he's being briefed, and he's been briefed actually on this, and he has spoken. So,
it's time for you to speak.
The three parties have spoken, so it's time to hear you. And remember, of course, the palace is involved, right? So we have to be civil, we have to be respectful in our utterances and our comments as we speak this morning, right?
Okay, call us right now, 0706-263-9275, 0903-939-4427. and 0812-178-9154, or send a text message to 0807-400-9076, or a WhatsApp message to 0812-178-9154. Now, I'm going to appeal to you to be mindful of the words you use. If you use any word that is not proper, we will just cut you off. Hello, good morning.
Okay. All right, I think that was probably a mental problem. But of course, do want to send your messages. WhatsApp is also there if you cannot call. And of course, the SMS line is open as well. Hello, good morning. Who's on the radio?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Barista. I'm a barista.
Good to have you, Barista.
I need to commend you guys for doing for us. this day is an objection of that peaceful accord yesterday. And we needed to commend you. And you saw the chief secretary of the state. The man stood up calmly and said he had been against violence and he was for violence. And then you saw the other man also, the pastor came out, we don't know. So we just saw that the format we also take a clue from there. And we saw the president also call the former chairman and say, let the election and not be peaceful. So the security officers also have before me, and I really joke that they could have before me, so I need to commend you guys.
Thank you.
And I pray that God will help us. Thank you.
Thank you
All right,
very
thank you
much.
so much
Barrister
for your
Philip Otogo.
contribution.
Thank you very much. You know, it's very important because the elite, the contestants themselves, the candidates are capable of sitting down with each other, meeting, discussing, having a conversation, shaking hands, hugging, sharing a drink, even eating at the same dining table, regardless of what is transpiring or what has transpired. I think where the quarrel even happens is not even at the top level. It is at the grassroots. That is where you see, you know, people quarreling with their friends simply because of a political affiliation or partisanship. You know, so you have to be very careful. That you are in a different political party does not mean that the person who does not agree with you is your enemy. Very, very important.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Welcome. What's your name and where you're calling from? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me quickly commend the Governor of Benin for his intervention. It was a very good one, at least is the man everyone respect. And I think that intervention will bring peace in the election. I just hope so. And the politicians should also respect that because it's very important. Usually the cause of the problem. So I think the electorate should not have the reason to go into that post. But beyond the election issue of that, the hacking compile, I don't know if I'm allowed to say electricity.
You're leaving our topic. You're leaving the topic. Yes, thank you so much. A time will come when we will discuss that.
We will definitely
Definitely.
do that in a very robust manner. Okay, we will bring the people involved.
All right, so let's look at the messages we have here. Hold on. This one says, "Good morning, Oga Charles. I'm Jeremiah Gole from Orogo Village in Ovia Northeast on Edo Power and on Edo election power. I beg your pardon. On Edo election, power belongs to Edo people, not ground father from Abuja.
I think I have to say Godfathers.
Godfathers from Abuja. Secondly, you call the ruling party in the state opposition. Who is the ruling
It
party?
was just a slip.
Okay.
People can make errors. People are allowed to make errors. Okay. All right.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my name is Ustaz. I'm calling from Ukiedo in
Alright.
Nigeria.
All right, go ahead, Osas.
Yes, I think I want to use this medium to appreciate my father. He did the right thing. This is what they've been expected. So we learned that he called them very good. They didn't respond. Thank God that they have responded. They are only using them to avoid things in the rural areas. Because I want this music to speak to their ear because you can see the government and the party to make a small friend. They do the business and they do politicians who need it to fair. I think they should be cautious and take things into their head. And what we are about giving today, that we need peace in this state and we don't need violence. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
All right, you too. Have a nice day. Okay, I think.
Thank you very much, Osas. Do you have any more messages coming in? Okay. I think he was referring to people in the rural areas. They should, I think if I understood him correctly, he was saying that they should also be very careful because those of us that are in the city, you know, it's very easy for you to just go call the police and the response time is very, very quick, you know. But those in the rural areas, it's not a very easy thing to do.
All right, I think this is where we wrap up today's edition. We can squeeze in one more call. Let's see. Okay, it's stopped blinking already. Let's look at our messages. You can call. We still have 1 more minute to take your calls and messages. But in the absence of hello, good morning. Hello. Yes. Good morning.
It's Kelly Pokubari.
Say again.
Kelly Pokubari.
Go ahead, Kelly.
I think I was thank our father for the job well done yesterday for calling them. But I think politicians should also know that the election is not the other affair. And if some of our youth, I don't know what is wrong with them. They should take it easy. It's not going to die. If you can't do that for any of them, if you die for any of them after election, they complete their life. Their children is never going to follow you. I'm begging about you, take it easy. Don't take it violent. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all one. We are all one. Before election, for election day, after election, we are one. We are one. Please.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much to the messages. This is coming from Osaro Obadige. The Oba has spoken, is the embodiment of the great Benin Empire and the voice of the ancestors. Finally, good morning. Good morning, KUFM, Lagos man Orosaye. I salute Charles and God's love. We thank our monarch Oba of Benin II for his fatherly role in bringing two major political parties together to agree for a peaceful election. Thank you, KUFM. All right, more messages coming in. Good morning, Charles and Orlando. I want to thank our great Oba of Benin, Oba II, the Ogidigan, for the political peace accord. With what happened yesterday will die down voter apathy during the election. Oba, I rather not say that. Let me not mispronounce it. Okay. Moving on, the issue of peace accord is not a means to an end on Izeyamu or Obaseki. It is basically an issue on the part of hopeful supporters. Ibrahim from Agbo Road. Okay, thank you so much, Ibrahim. And this is it. Okay, more messages. Good morning to you, Charles and Orlando. My name is Jolly from Upper Sapumba. The major political parties should refrain from character defamation and focus on their achievements and what they intend to do for the people. The PDP should use the television in Ring Road to showcase their achievements. Okay, I just recently saw that. I think that was over the weekend. Good day, I'm Charles and Orlando. I want to thank our great Oba of Benin, Oba II II, the Ogidigan, for the Okay, I have taken this before. All right, thank you so much. This is where we draw the curtain on today's edition of Dialogue. I am God's Love Orlando.
My name is Charles Oporu. Good morning.
Atmosphere. dial.
If we not be God win you, we not go for any other person. We not go for. If we not be PDP, we not go for any other party. We not go for. Okay, make you carry your ticket. Okay, I say carry your ticket. Anything between the and the anywhere side would go.
Stop stalking your exes. Follow us on Facebook at KUFM Nigeria.
Listen, 92.7 KUFM News.
Good morning and welcome to KUFM's news update at 10. I am Godslove Orlando. Executive Council (FEC) has approved $3.1 billion for the end-to-end automation of the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS). Nigeria's Minister of Finance Zainab Ahmed disclosed this at the end of the FEC virtual meeting in Abuja on Wednesday. According to her, the concessionary period is 20 years and the funding is solely from investors, with the revenue expected from the automation pegged at $176 billion. The minister added that analog systems in the airport are to be upgraded to digital, just as weather reports will now be transmitted instantly as against the current hourly practice. The airport upgrade is to cost 13.122 billion naira. And now in Benin, the Oba of Benin, Obaiwai II, has asked leaders of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressives Congress (APC) to emulate ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, who congratulated President Muhammadu Buhari after losing the 2015 polls. The man gave the charge on Wednesday during a meeting he had with the leading candidate ahead of the September 19th governorship election in the state. PDP candidate and incumbent governor Godwin Obaseki, APC flag bearer Pastor Osaye Izeyamu, ex-APC national chairman and former governor of the state Adams Oshumole, Chief John Odige Oyegun, among others, were in attendance. Meanwhile, the police command in Edo has assured residents on adequate security ahead of September 19th governorship poll in the states. The State Commissioner of Police, Johnson Kukumo, said this while briefing the Oba of Benin, Obaiwai II, on the preparations for the election at his palace in Benin on Wednesday. Kukumo said adequate security will be provided before, during, and after the election, despite the seeming rising tension in the state. And to the educational sector, the Benin Zone of Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has opted for a University Transparency and Accountability Solution (UTAS), which is developed as their preferred mode of payments to the Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System (IPPIS). The zonal coordinator of ASU, Professor Fred Esume, said this on Tuesday during a press conference at the University of Benin, Uniben. They said the UTAS will help check corruption in the academic system and described IPPIS as anti-academic. Also, the Petroleum Product Marketing Company, PPMC, a subsidiary of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, has increased the ex-depot price of premium motor spirit, also known as petrol, to 151 naira 56 kobo per litre from 138 naira 62 kobo per litre. The increase in petrol price was disclosed in an internal memo from PPMC's Ibadan depot to all stakeholders, signed by D.O. Abalaka. The new petrol price increase is effective September 2nd, 2020. Finally, a news update at 10. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 on Wednesday met with ambassadors from countries with high records of coronavirus. The meeting, which was held in Abuja, was part of the preparation for the reopening of the country's airspace for international flights scheduled on Saturday. The meeting with the ambassador was announced by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, on his Twitter handle. And that's KUFM's news update at 10. Please stay with us for more interesting programs and news updates on it every hour. Remember, you can also listen to us anywhere in the world, either by visiting our website at www.kufm.net, or you can also download our KU mobile app from the Google Play Store. We are also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria. I am God's Love Orlando saying thanks for listening and good morning.